This is Ken from Reynolds Piano, and in today's video we're going to be looking at another 7 chord. This 7 chord is called the minor 7 flat 5. You'll also see it in places called a half diminished chord, and when it's called a half diminished, it has the little circle, the little diminished sign next to it with a slash through it. And that's simply the symbol that's used for half diminished. But for the sake of learning it, I think it's more descriptive to call it a minor 7 flat 5. So that's what we'll call it today. All right. So we're going to start by just looking at a regular old major chord, and I'm going to show you how this chord is going to become a minor 7 flat 5. So this is a B major chord, okay? And if I'm playing B, D sharp, and F sharp. And what I want you to do is, if you can reach it with your pinky, hit the top B. If you can't reach it, just visualize it. Or you can use both hands, use your left hand to play the B, and then use your right hand to play the D sharp, F sharp, B, okay? Alright, so the first thing is we need to figure out how to make it minor, right? B minor 7 flat 5. So B minor. To make a chord minor, you go down a half step with the third. The third is D sharp. Bring it down to D. There's your B minor. Okay? So we're not quite there yet. B minor 7 is the next part of the chord. Alright? B minor 7. If you go to that top B and you go down 2 half steps, it becomes B minor 7. All right? And that's a chord that you hear and use all the time, just a regular chord. A B minor 7 flat 5 has a flat 5, and that's the last part of the actual chord symbol. So the 5 of the chord is F sharp. Come down a half step and you get a B minor 7 flat 5. The notes I'm playing, just in case you're having a hard time seeing them, are B, D, F, and A. B minor 7 flat 5. Now there's two common uses. There's others, but there's two common uses of this chord that I'd like to show you today. The first one is the song Yesterday by the Beatles. In fact, it's like the first line of the song, a B minor 7 flat 5, just works perfect. And I'm going to just show you the chords to that song. All right, so the first chord is C, okay? And then here comes our B minor 7 flat 5. All right, now, you're probably saying that's not how you played it before. You're right. What I'm doing is playing a different combination of the notes. So I'm playing in my left hand a B, and in my right hand I'm playing A, D, and F. Just a nice open sonority of a B minor 7 flat 5. All right, so I did C, B minor 7 flat 5, E7, E, G sharp, B, D, to A minor 7, which is A, C, E, A, right? Or G, C, E over A. Okay? Now, let me play it for you with the melody, and it'll make a lot more sense. All right? So. Okay? So, as you can hear with the melody in there, it makes a lot more sense. What's cool about it is, instead of just going 1 to 6 minor, we went 1, 7, 3, then to 6 minor. So it's a couple in-betweener chords, or substitution chords are sometimes called. Now there's one more use common use of it that I want to show you. And this one works when you're going from like a 4 chord to a 5 chord, so 2 major chords. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this minor 7 flat 5 in between this F and this G, or this 4 and this 5. Okay, so there's your F major. There's what's called F sharp half diminished, or F sharp minor 7 flat 5. Now, if we were to spell it out from the root up, it would be F sharp A C E. I'm actually playing a different inversion, just a different order of the notes, and I'm playing C, E, F sharp, A. Alright, so F, and I got F sharp in the bass, F sharp minor 7 flat 5, and then a C over G. Or you can do it when you're just going to a regular G, works great. Or how about a G7? All right, so you can see how it just brings some extra timbres, a little chromatic sound there. Sounds a little more sophisticated and harmonically rich. I really hope that learning this chord, if you don't know it yet, or you don't know how it's used, that you will start using this, and it will just start opening all kinds of possibilities for you. Obviously, we could probably spend an hour just sitting here talking about it, but for the sake of time, I kept it pretty simple. If you need some more help, I'd be happy to help you. You can email me at ken@reynoldspiano.com, or you can just visit my website at www.reynoldspiano.com.